Hello, thank you for watching my channel today. My name's Sarah and my channel is called Your True Self. And today I thought I'd do a vlog. I just woke up in the mood for vlogging today. So the plan for today is that we're going to go to Cromer, to the beach, because it's half term. I have the day off work, so it's a Tuesday. And we're just all going to go to Cromer. So I thought it might just be nice to do a vlog today. The day started off so nicely. So we didn't have to get up for the school run, which is really nice. And so I didn't even set my alarm this morning. My husband did, because otherwise I might still be asleep now. And the kids didn't come in and wake us up. They went downstairs. My daughter got breakfast for them. She brought us up a cup of tea. Oh, it was so nice. And I just, I watched a bit of BookTube in bed, and I didn't get up until like 8:30, which was like the biggest treat. And then now, it was so quiet, and then now I thought, well, I'll just film a little vlog. And then it was like Piccadilly Circus. Everyone was in the room, everyone was making racket, Guy was kicking a football, Faye was trying to figure out what to wear, Sam was hoovering. So everyone's just gone away, sort of. So I'm just having my breakfast, having some granola, my favourite one. And then we're going to just get our stuff together. You might be able to hear them making a racket in the playroom. Going to get our stuff together, head to Cromer, which is about 45-50 minutes drive from us. Get some nice beach time, have some chips. So they'll have fish and chips, I'll just have chips for lunch. There's a really nice secondhand bookshop in Cromer called Bookworms. So we'll go and have a little browse in there, see if I can pick up any classics, so my classics read along. And yeah, hopefully have a lovely day. I'll take you with me, obviously. And it's sunny outside, which is so nice. Need to take down, it was Faye's birthday on Sunday. She was 9, so I need to take down this birthday decorations up and cards and presents sort of everywhere. So obviously we'll leave the cards up, but we just need to have a little bit of a tidy up as well, because I don't like coming down to a messy house. So yeah, so anyway, that is the plan. And yeah, I will catch you later. Just stopped for some petrol on the way. It's a little bit later than we hoped. It's like 12ish, I think. We're supposed to leave a bit earlier, but it always takes longer to read. So if I'm wobbling around, I haven't got my tripod. I'm reading this, Punch in the Air, by Zoboi and Yusef Salaam, which is incredible. It's a gorgeous book written in verse. And it's about our main character, Amal, who basically went to, his story is kind of unraveling as the book goes on, but he went to a skate park with his friends that is over like a gentrified side of his neighbourhood, and like he had like white boys basically giving him really severe racial abuse, and he punched one of them, and then this massive fight broke out, and one of the boys we know is in like unconscious in hospital, and Amal got caught and put in prison, and it's basically, he's only 16, and it's just examining this like creative young man who's now in prison for, we don't know really how involved he was, but it all got really out of control. So I'm just going to carry on reading that and head off to Cromer. so beautiful. Finally on the beach. We've just been in the arcades for way too long. The kids love it, but after a while, like all the lights and the noise and everything just does my nutting. So we're now on the beach at last. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's sunny. It's really pretty. I managed to get 2 books in the second-hand bookshop. So I got Jack by Marilynne Robinson, which is the 4th one in the Gilead series. So I got the first one like the month before last month, and I don't know if I like it yet, but it was in mint condition, the same editions, and so I got that. And then I also got Beloved by Toni Morrison, because me and Joe were buddy reading it this month and I didn't have a copy yet, so I just found that as well, so that's really good. So now I'm just going to have a little walk along the beach, enjoy the calm, the peace, and take in some nice sea air. And we're home. I fell asleep in the car. I was really tired. Yeah, you know when you're like, I know a lot of people can't read in the car, but I can without feeling sick or anything. And yeah, I finished my book and then I just fell asleep for most of the way home. So I briefly sort of talked about this book, which is what I've just finished. So I was talking about it, and then my husband came back from paying for petrol, and then I had to really quickly sign off, but I've finished it now. It was really, really good. It's written in verse. I'm in the bathroom, by the way, just because it's quiet and the light's quite good. So yeah, it's written in verse. It's about Amal, who we find out was in a fight with some white boys because they've basically moved into his neighbourhood, and they were like being really racist to him and his friends. He threw the first punch in a fight, and then he sort of he stopped fighting, but one of the white boys got really seriously injured, not by him, but he's been put in prison. And it's about, he's like an artist and a poet, and it's about his creativity kind of getting him through this really dark time. And us finding out like what's going to happen to him in prison and stuff. Prison just sounds horrendous. I think like one of my biggest fears in life would be to be incarcerated, or to be somewhere where I couldn't go. I couldn't be, where I lost my freedom. It just sounds horrendous. And there's a really beautiful dedication at the back by both of the authors of this book, about like what happens to black children, and in particular black boys, in sort of the criminal justice system. And so Zoboi is a writer, a female writer, and Yusef Salaam is one of the exonerated 5 who were in the documentary film When They See Us, and I really, really want to watch that now. So that was a really good book. And then, as I sort of mentioned very briefly on the beach, I got this one, Jack by Marilynne Robinson, which is, so I bought Gilead last month, and this is the 4th in that series, the final one, but it's the same cover series, and it's perfect, and it was only £2.50, so I got that. And then for £2, I got this edition of Beloved. I'm not mad about the cover because it's quite, as you can see, there's like a coffee cup stain on the front, so I did get them to take a little bit of money off. But yeah, I'm going to read this month, so it was really nice that there was a copy. So now I'm a bit cold just because I was just bringing in all the stuff out the car and got cold. So I'm going to have a shower and wash my hair, and then I'll just have like something really small for tea, because we had like chips, and I had chips and a sandwich at lunch, so I'm not going to be too hungry tonight. And then yeah, before I know it, it'll be time to put the kids to bed and read them a story and all that kind of stuff. And then I can choose my next book, which is exciting. So I'm doing Blackathon this month, so I'm only reading black authors. So I had a TBR, which I made for February, So we'll be choosing another one of the books off there. It's been a bit of a slow month, so I've only read 3 books so far, and it's the 14th. But I will be able to start an audiobook soon, because I've only got 1.5 hours left of Nicholas Nickleby, which is really good. So yes, so yeah, that's all I have to say for now. I will go and have a shower and warm up, I think. Dinner is done. Had a small dinner just because I wasn't very hungry after we had a big lunch, as I said, in Cromer today. Just done bedtime story. We read this book tonight, The Darkness of the Night by Emily Rand. It was really, really sweet. I said to the kids, it's probably one of the favourite books I've ever read with them, because it's basically just about like things that happen in the night, and I really loved. So like the illustrations like this, I don't know if you can really see, but like each character, you can see into all the different apartment windows and stuff, what all the families and people who live there are doing. And it talks about like the different sounds in the night, and about people who are finishing their day at work and people who are just starting their day, and just about the little noises you hear, like people washing up, or a baby crying, or a delivery driver going past, or that kind of stuff. And it was just so cozy, and I just sort of really like thinking stuff like that about like other people's lives and wondering about other people's lives and stuff. So it was so cute, and I really enjoyed it. It's not the best light here, sorry, I apologise. So I'm gonna now decide what to read next. I've got a TBR to pick from, so I'm not sure if I'm starting the Toni Morrison book tonight or if I'm starting something else first. So I'll have to speak to Jo and see what she wants to do. I'll go and pick one, and then I will pop back before I sign off and let you know what I chose. Okay, I'm back in the bathroom, just to sign off really for the night. So I've chosen this as my next read. So Full Disclosure by Cameron Garrett. This is a book about a teen called Simone who's 17 years old, and she has HIV, and she's recently moved to a new school. Nobody knows that she's HIV positive, so she's able to live a more normal life, but I believe she wants to get in a relationship with somebody, and I think somebody puts a blackmailing note in her locker saying basically like, we know your status, and trying to kind of out her. So it sounds like it's going to deal with some really important issues, but also be hopefully a really good book. It's a YA book. I haven't read anything by Cameron Garrett before, so yeah. So that is the plan. I'm in bed now. It's only like 9ish, but I'm in bed with Faye, and just gonna read for another hour or so, get some good progress with the book, fingers crossed. And I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Let me know what you're reading, and let me know if you'd like to see more vlogs, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.